Hello and welcome to this episode of Have You Seen Today? I'm alone as she's at work. That means terrifying films I saw far too young.
Oh, shit.
Right, today I'm talking about the 1982 classic film directed by the guy that brought you Leatherface and the Massacre in Texas. Though some people actually say he didn't direct this film, another guy called Steven something or other did. But I don't believe it. I actually believe it was Tobe Hooper who directed this, with maybe some help from a Mr. Spielberg, the writer of this movie. So, the film I'm talking about is Poltergeist. If you've seen it, leave a like. Now, this is an odd one, as I believe from what I remember, my brother and I had been watching a recording of a TV show called Truckers, like an animated adventure show on BBC, the BBC. I know. Well, the recording had finished and what was underneath came through, and it was like the end scene of Poltergeist. I know, I must have been 10. It was terrifying. Let's go over Poltergeist. For those who haven't seen Poltergeist, there will be spoilers. It says it here, spoilers.
They're here.
Poltergeist is about a young family and how they have their world turned upside down because their house is haunted, and for some reason these spirit people are after their little daughter Carol Ann. So the film starts with the family just living their life. There's the mum and dad, played by JoBeth Williams, and Mr. Incredible. Yeah, Mr. Incredible, as in Craig T. Nelson.
Why are you unhappy?
Carol Ann, little Carol Ann, is woken by a noise and she decides to follow it.
What do you look like? Talk loud, I can't hear you.
Someone's talking to her through the TV. See, we don't see or hear anything. We just see the TVs on static. And she's talking to it. It's very creepy. All of a sudden, this beam of light, the house rumbles and everything, comes out and goes into the wall, right behind them. The next day, odd things start to happen. Things start moving around the house. Chairs rearrange themselves. Odd stuff, you know. They get pushed around. The family's amazed by it, but they don't really worry too much. Then, on a stormy night, it's always a stormy night, isn't it? Carol Ann and her older brother Oliver, who share a room, the tree outside comes to life and drags Oliver out of his bed and tries to eat him. Literally, this tree bursts through and tries to eat Oliver. All this commotion going on, Carol Ann has disappeared. But they can hear her. She's still in the house. She's calling out to them. She's been taken to the spirit world. That's right. So they can hear her through the TV better when it's on static, like how she could hear the spirits previously. Her bedroom is completely taken over by Poltergeist, and the family don't really know what to do. The dad finds out that his company is going to start building new houses in the area, just up on the hill where they live, but there's a whole cemetery there, and his boss who says, we've already moved the cemetery once, we can just do it again. Maybe that is why he's getting these hauntings or poltergeists, because they've moved a cemetery. So, what do? They call in a specialist, they arrive, and some creepy shit happens to them, and they're terrified, shocked, and they don't know what to do either.
We've been trying to hold ourselves together as a family. Of course, no one's been sleeping much.
So they call in another specialist, a lady called Tangine, I think, played by Zelda. Not that Zelda. Zelda Rubinstein played her. She's a small lady, very good. She cleanses the house. What her plan is to find the entrance to the spirit world, throw a ball from it, and see where the exit is. So she gets the ball, throws it in Caroline's bedroom, and it comes out in the living room from the ceiling, like comes down. So they know where the entrance is and they know where the exit is. So Diane, Caroline's mum, straps a rope round her and goes in through the cupboard door, basically, into Narnia, kind of. All of a sudden, Caroline and her fall from the living room, and they're all covered in this goo. And that's it. Everything's back to normal. No, it's not. They have now pissed off the poltergeist, because that was their little prize. Carol Ann's a little prize, and they've taken her away. If you're enjoying this talk on this film, I saw when I was a bit too young, why not hit the like button and subscribe? That would mean a lot. If you could, thank you. Anyhow, next night, Poltergeists are pissed and they go after its family member, apart from the older daughter who's never really there. But the older daughter is actually played by Dominique Dunn, yeah, who is the little sister of Griffin Dunn, who was Jack in American Werewolf in London.
Isn't this a fun place?
The family's film connected. I even think her uncle wrote the original Star is Born, or the 1976 version of it. But anyhow, Dominique Dunn, sadly, she did die during the actual filming of Poltergeist. The Poltergeists are bad. They go after the whole house. They decide to suck it back into the spirit world, take it with them. The family escape, luckily, and they are free from evil spirits. Well, no, they're not, because the film was a success. Therefore, they want sequels. That's how it works. That's it. That is Poltergeist. A little talk on Poltergeist. There is a remake. It's awful. Don't waste your time or money on it. Watch the original. Watch the classic 1982 Tobe Hooper original Poltergeist. I mean, what is with all these modern horror films when they just add jump scares to everything? Open a drawer, jump scare. Look around the corner, jump scare. Absolutely pointless and very annoying, because it's not scary. It's just startling. You've been startled by a loud noise. Definitely watch the original. Now, I have the 4K here. It's a Spielberg. It's fine. I'm not a fan of the artwork. I wish I did something with the TV. But the quality is better than that VHS tape that, we recorded off the TV. So there's an upgrade there. Poltergeist is one of the best horror films, and it is not given enough praise. I think it should be on everyone's Halloween spooky season list. So if you're going to watch any films during this Halloween spooky season, add Poltergeist to it. It's rated like a 15 here in the UK, which is probably an R in America. But I think maybe 12-year-olds could see it. I mean, it's not that scary. I mean, I did see it when I was like 10, I think. I'm going on the house I was in when I saw it, so about 10. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. Why not give it a go? If you are going to watch it with someone younger than 15, be with them just in case. Anyhow, that has been my little talk on Poltergeist and how great it is. If you've seen it, please leave a comment what your favourite scene is, and while you're there, you might as well hit the like button and the subscribe button, because it's very simple. It's like they're next to each other. We have a goal of trying to hit 500 subscribers by a date. I haven't chosen the dates, so if we'd like to hit 500 subscribers, that would be nice. Anyhow, until next time, I will see you later. Oh yeah, she's at work. Thank you for watching this episode. You can check out our other videos around my face. And don't forget to subscribe.